Hello, Arun Pillai. Very good morning. I'm going to share the link with our members. All right. So we have a good gap down, and then the market is trying to fill the gap. Really a nice opportunity to enter into the call side, if you ask me. Um, I'm just thinking of entering in now. Just a moment. I will everything ready. I think I will go ahead and buy 42, sorry, 44, 200 call side maybe. I'm just thinking if I should do that because erosion will not be there in the first half. So it makes sense to go for that. Wanted to play directional in the first. Yep, I'm going and buying now. I went and got 44 200 call. OTM I am buying. That's giving a good upside move. Okay, I exited, did a quick scalp, collected some 9 points. So about 4,000 rupees booked. So it has gone in and filled the gap. That's pretty good. Now I will wait for some time for confirmation whether it is going to make a new high or it's going to come down. One of the reasons why I exited is also because once it fills the gap, it can come down pretty fast as well. So I don't want to hold. That's why I was like quickly scalping it. Booked about 4,290 rupees. a decent start, right? Like you start adding small profits, 4 5 times you do it, it becomes a significant returns. Plus, I'm carrying a short straddle from yesterday. That is also going on pretty well. Hi, very good morning, Divya. How are you? Couldn't see you yesterday. I believe you were busy. Yes, yesterday there was a live stream going on. We had a stream till 1:30, 1:45, I think. I thought you were busy, that's why you didn't join. Wow, that's super profitable now. But I didn't hold it. I exited it at 134. Now it is at 155. But having said that, it's fine. Like it can go either way. I think some of the other strikes that I would like to check is also on the put side now. So I'm entering into the put side now because I feel that it has. I feel that it should come back a bit because there is 200 EMA and pivot. That's the reason I'm entering into the put side. I'm taking some risk. That's completely on me. I've entered 43,700 put at 174. It's trading around 173.50, 150 points, sorry, 50 paise down. there is no need to panic about option erosion in the first half. It won't erode at all, not much. So I'm entering into slightly two strikes OTM. Only on Fridays I play this two strikes OTM in the morning session. Yeah, taking advantage of every small details available in the market, right? Knowing that erosions are not going to be there much, you can comfortably take some time. Go ahead and then take. Hmm. Hi, very good morning, Rajesh Krishna. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. See. Put our call side. So I am on the. I was here on the call side. Somewhere here, I was on the call side. Now I am entering onto the put side because I feel that there will be some sort of reversals from this point. If it breaks, then I'll change my view. But this is all like opening trades, so I know what sort of risk I am putting myself in, and what should be my stop loss. So these are is some kind of risk trades, but then it's definitely worth taking it because the payoff will be really good. All it needs is just one pullback to VWAP level, then it's going to be super rewarding on the put side. Because something that was trading at 250, I got it at 171 as average. So another thing is that also that there is a doji formed here. Uh, it could be a trend continuation or a trend reversal, but this candle is the decider. If it comes down, then we should see some sort of quick downside moves. So let's see. I'm exiting half the positions, just keeping another half alone. Good. I've been scalping in two accounts. That's very difficult. Uh, okay, cool. Now, that was a good trade because I was able to uh, add another 6K to, oh no, 6K, 7K to my profit. Yeah. So that's it. Like completely. Yesterday, I was putting a message on the Telegram group. Um, Let me just reply people over there. So I gave what I do on a daily basis for my trades. Probably that message I'm going to put it in the chat. This is something that I have been doing. I'm clearly going to reveal my cards. This is what I was doing. Do they allow to send such a long message? Okay, so I will rather put it on YouTube because it's pretty long message. Again, so everywhere there is a problem. Okay, so I cannot put such a long message. Maybe I'll break it down and then put it. Small pieces I will put it. Okay, there are about 5 things that I do on a daily basis. I'm going to put that over here. So that is one, and I'm going to put the second part, everything. Yeah. Then third part. Oh, oh, second part, there was only half message. I'm reposting that. Third part is this. Fourth part is this. And fifth part. This is the final one. This is what I am doing. Okay, so you guys can have a look at it. This is exactly what I have been doing. Okay, now maybe I can do the same copy paste over YouTube as well. So then there is a third part. So how we are doing it, I will explain after I post it over here. Um, some people were like asking, is it really possible to do all of it in a single day. It's not that difficult. Definitely, you can do it. Um, with experience, you also gain more speed in doing things. So, all right. So this is all that I have been doing. I posted both places. Now, what I want you guys to do is look what I have done. Right. The first thing that I did yesterday was to initiate around 1:30. I was ending the stream. I was wanted to just call it a day. So yesterday 1:30 I was ending the stream. At that time, market was trading around 43,800. So what I did here was to look at my view and see what are the possible ranges that I'm expecting. I'm not expecting market to cross today by 44,200. On the downside, I don't expect it to cross 43,400. So this was my view. So I initiated a short straddle around this. Around this levels I initiated 43,800 short straddle. I went for. Okay. No, I created a strangle 43,800 and 44,000 CE. Both I have done because the premiums were almost equal at that time. So I went for that strangle. Okay, so this is done. Step one is done. There's nothing I need to do about it, right? Now I know that on the downside also there is unlimited loss, upside also there is unlimited loss. So I buy some sort of deep positions trading around some 10 rupees or something like that just to release my premium. Okay, convert that into butterfly, whatever you want to call it. Uh, so I just wanted to release the uh, downside risk, and it was showing the max pain is somewhere around 3 lakhs or something like that. But I wanted to further reduce it. So what I do when market went all the way down, I am entering into the call side. Call side, I wanted to do month end positions. I am going. Okay, usually month end positions I go, but today I don't need to go for month end positions. Why I go for month end position is most of the days I'm afraid that there will be premium erosions, and then I will lose a premium, theta decay. Today, first off, I know for a fact there won't be much of a premium decay. Only whatever the moves have happened for which the market will take away the value. So that much I understand. So if it is not Friday morning, I would have gone for month-end contracts, call position of 44,000 and accumulated, waiting for this, rise to come. But today, what I did the same strikes for buying. Current week itself, I took for buying, and current week itself, I considered for scalping. So I went with double quantities, like 40 lots. I went. I have shorted only 10 lots, 10 lots, 150, 150 quantity only I have written. But when market went here, 450 quantities I got, and when it went up here all the way, 10 rupees I blocked, 4,290 something was credited. And then when this rally happened, I understood that it might come down. Then I went into reverse position, going for 43 700 put, buying 900 quantities because I was expecting the fall to come. First, I entered with 450 quantities at 174. It went up further. I mean, the price went down further. At 166, I got more. Then my average became 169 or 170 something. When the fall happened, I booked it around 178. Now, that's how I did the scalp. And then now what happened? 2 and 3 got done. Already it is giving me somewhere around 12k profit now, right? So this 12k profit is going to help me in being stress free about my short strategy. Okay, the more that I am able to do it, say my max loss is about I anyway will be taking closer edges towards the end of the day, and at that time my max loss would be somewhere around say 70k or something like that. And if I am able to generate 70k today, then that writing portion becomes free of cost. So when that becomes free of cost, I will let it give more returns through the day, through this week, And probably on Wednesday or something like that, I will close some of the legs and then extend it the positive momentum to next week. So I will do writings of next week and then convert the position and keep that momentum running. That's what I was telling, and this that is the 5 steps. It might look like so many actions. No, I'm taking only one thing at a time. Positionally, if I wanted to accumulate, I would accumulate. Scalping any which ways that you're going to do. Writing position you are not going to touch. Shifting of positions to next week will happen or next week. So it's all like it's not all the 5 steps are happening at one time, right? It's all happening at different stages, different times. So it's not as complicated as it looks. Hope that clarified the questions. Please do let me know if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to talk about it in any length, because see, people will tell you where to enter, where to exit, yeah, go upside, go downside. They'll say all those things, but then I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in revealing my strategy itself. This is what I'm doing. Can you do it? Or can you improvise it or do better than this? That's something you need to figure out, because in market it's about you finding your own way. Of course, there are a lot of things that you need to learn, but this is what I do, and because every time I say that I did 2%, 1%, it will be annoying sometimes, because somebody would have lost 10%, maybe 20%. Then you're saying that you made 2%, means it's going to annoy anyone. uh, it's not about frustrating people or annoying people. We all are, there are bad days where I lose money, there are bad days where you lose money. But then, are we losing it blindly? Are we losing it following a structure? That's what matters. If you don't have a structure, you're bound to lose, right? At least I have a structure. That's what I want to do. Share with you. Okay. Yeah, most welcome, Divya. Most welcome. Because there were some couple of people who were entering into Bank Nifty just like 3 months back, and then they are struggling to find some balance and losing money. Thinking of stopping to trade in Bank Nifty, but Bank Nifty can be seriously rewarding. Any index for that matter. I love Bank Nifty because of its volatility. Like for example, for it to move from year to year and then to come back, it's all like so smooth and seamless. Maybe Nifty is doing this for some time now, but the volatility of Bank Nifty is more assured, and that volatility gives me an edge to make good returns. That's why I stick to Bank Nifty, because the risk, if you see the risk factor, it's all same whether you are trading in Bank Nifty or trading in Nifty. It's all same. Proportionately you will be losing. For example, you wanted to trade in Bank Nifty, maybe you would be bringing in about 1 lakh. For that 1 lakh, what you are going to do is same as what you're going to do in Nifty. Hey, thanks, John Paul. um, so and welcome to the stream. First time I'm seeing you. Welcome. I hope you are having some good experience here. I've been trying for the past 6 months, so it's tough with the long term. I don't want to give up. Yes. See, part is that here is the big decisions that you have to make. Okay, at some point you got to make this big decision, right? um, you bring in 30,000, you lose it. You feel that, okay, if I had a capital of 50K, I would do better. You bring that, and then eventually in over 6 months you lose that. Then you think that, okay, maybe if I had 2 lakhs I could do much better, so you bring 2 lakhs, and then over 6 months again you lose it. Then you feel that, oh my god, in this year, in last 1.5 years, I brought in so much of money, and then I lost close to 3 lakhs. Then you feel that, oh my god, how do I recover this 3 lakhs? And then you go for bringing in 3 lakhs straight away and lose that. So it becomes 6 lakhs. It keeps piling and piling and piling, and that's anybody's journey, not only yours, not only the. I'm not talking about the one who has already traded. I am telling you, people who are going to start today is going to lose the same way. Okay, so eventually everybody will have to pay the market, but Can we avoid it? Can we make it more scientific? Yes, you can. How do you do that? Equip yourself technically, very bare minimum, right? You wanted to write a poetry, okay? Let's say that it's about learning English language, okay? You wanted to write a poem in, uh, English. It's more like that. First of all, you should know the alphabets and how the word, what are the different words that it means, um, to to use to use the right choice of words. You need to have some sort of vocabulary, right? So first thing is to learn alphabets. The alphabets are the charts. um, you need to have some sort of understanding whether to use line chart, whether to use candlestick charts. These are the alphabets that you have to learn about the stock market. And then there are patterns. Those patterns are those words, like okay, head and shoulder, cup and handle, parallel channel, symmetrical triangle, whatsoever you want to call it, right? These are all one set of things. So that is second part. Then third thing is that understanding how the big money works. Now that is more like learning a sentence, right? How the big money works. What are the factors influencing the index, and on what days how the index is reacting? What is theta? What is gamma? What is delta? How it is different for different expiries, and then making some sort of deeper sense about things. That's going to be a little higher order, and that's about writing a whole para, right? And once you are getting used to this for about 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, this has become, now speaking a language is not a problem. Now you have to express yourself poetically, and that is what option writing or option buying is all about. That's going to take time, right? Like that's going to be having your own trade setup. Okay, where is my entry? Where is my exit? What are my stop losses? How much risk I am putting my capital into if I enter into this trade? So I say that I went into 50 lots over here and 50 lots over here, 900 quantities I was holding. What is my risk? Suddenly, if there is a spike, I know how much I am going to lose. Can I afford that? All these calculations happens mentally in a fraction of second, right? Like that's what is writing poetry. So this is all the stages. It would easily take people bare minimum 3 years to 5 years just to get in par with a decent trader, and to form your own strategies, get more expertise, and then become a really good trader, like pro. Going to be time consuming. 7 to 10 years you should give yourself. This is the reality. But what's happening is that people been wanting to take some sort of uh, they watch some scam 1992 and some big shot series and all these things they watch. Then they want to bring in 1 lakh. Suddenly it should become 20 lakhs, and then it should become 1 crore. That sort of very delusional dreams we all have. Okay, so just get out of it, because the only way is, I'll tell you how you can become that way. You bring in 1 lakh, and then you target like 1,000 rupees a day. Okay, 20 trading sessions. Let's say that you were able to keep 16 trading days good. One, no loss, no gain. 2 days, and 2 days you lost. That level of good run that you have, you should be able to generate some 16,000 rupees. Now 16,000 rupees is 16 percentage returns on capital, right? And then you do it the next month, next month, next month. What you have is, in 10 months you have 160, and then 32, 192 percentage you are able to generate just by generating 1,000 rupees a day. In a year, you should be able to generate 192 percentage. But extremely difficult to be that disciplined, right? 1,000 rupees means 1,000 rupees only. I don't want 1 rupee more, 1 rupee less. That sort of discipline, right? Looks very simple, but it's not easy to follow. So that way, if you're having say close to 200 percentage returns, 1 lakh you bring, next year you have 3 lakhs, and then same principles you apply, you will see it compounding. You will literally see it compounding. That's exactly what is needed. Okay. Okay, let's check. Oh my God. Anand is saying that yes, people are losing 1 lakh in a day. Uh, then yesterday there was said that in 3 years a guy has lost about 1 crore. Yeah, yeah, I have come across someone who is also in a debt of around 5 crores plus. I have come across one person. I spoke with that person, in fact. Very sad to hear. Uh, and that's not even their funds. It's kind of too much risk that they have taken. Now, what I would suggest is that instead of bringing in money part by part and then losing it, learn and then equip yourself with basic skills. Maybe it takes 1 year whatsoever. In the meantime, you also save some sort of good capital. Maybe with writing and buying all this, for you to have a trade setup experiment, you should have a capital of around 7 lakhs, because once you have some sort of maybe even with the consideration that you're going to trade with 1 or 2 lots, uh, writing, let's say 1 or 2 lots of writing, 30 quantities only you're writing, capital requirement would be only 90,000 rupees. But then you want to create an edge, you want to do adjustments, 3 adjustments, 4 adjustments, you need cash for 3 or 4 adjustments, right? Now, even with 3 or 4 adjustments, the capital requirement will not cross 5 lakhs. But additionally, having the 2 lakhs will give you a lot of mental peace. And trust me, with 7 lakhs, it is nothing to generate 1000 rupees a day. Okay? Always start with small targets. Always start with small targets. 3 months you generate consistently. Throw yourself a challenge. 3 months, can I generate 1000 rupees? Do it. Once you're done with that, increase another 250 rupees. Can I generate next 3 months 1250 rupees? Do it. Then go for 1500. Increase by 250 rupees and then change, because um, you might be so tempted. If with 30 quantities I am able to do it, what about 300 quantities? I have 7 lakhs. No, you're going to blow out your account. That's what will happen. Okay. All right, let's wait for some more opportunities. Hi, Vijay. Very good morning. Yes, it is that. It is money making should. I love one of the videos from P.R. Sundar. He was saying that money making should be the most boring uh, experience. You should never be excited about money making. He gave very nice example of some Reliance and all. There is a very short YouTube video, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It was very nice. I really loved it. It struck a chord with me. Uh, we are all excited, right? When market opens, I'm going to make some 5,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees. You are so excited. No, that excitement is the reason why most people lose. Because people, when you are excited, you cannot be rational. Okay. Yeah, if you are excited, the trade goes against the same excitement becomes fear, and the same fear becomes dread, and the dread becomes psychological blockage. Okay, and then you will lose money. In trading, it is as good as to be so calm and saintly that you don't have let emotions run through you. Okay, let logic try. That sort of thing will take a while. Yeah. Okay. Let's be a bit objective over here. See, it had a great gap down, went breached those LT2 levels, and then it went all the way up. At 200 EMA, it got its rejection, and then there was a doji. Again, it was consolidating here around the EMAs and VWAPs. Now it has broken EMAs, so suddenly going down. Um, Say, can it be a good entry for fresh entries on the put side? Yes, but very small quantity, because if there is one more spike like this candle, you can take more quantities. Maybe you plan to take 105 quantities, maybe your 30 quantities would be a decent, or maybe 45 quantities can be a decent thing. And when you see a spike like that, then getting into another 60 quantities makes sense. Just I'm saying, not necessarily that you should be entering at all. Just saying that it's a reasonable play confirmation for entry. Oh, Rajesh Krishna says that he has taken his 2 days course. He didn't give any holy grain strategy, but it strongly made me believe that we can make at least 3 to 5% a month if we are disciplined. Um, See, 3 to 5%, 3 to 5% is not a big deal. Okay, all you have is that find one day that is working for you. Very simple. Okay, one simple thing I would say is, let's say Thursdays you are very comfortable, let's say, or Wednesdays that the market so well. Just get one day right for you, right? Trade that day alone. You should be easily making some 4 to 5% that day itself, right? And don't trade for the rest of the month. Don't trade at all. You are making 3 to 5% a month. That is also a discipline, and there are big players who does that, right? Now, problem is that you're trading daily, and then to maintain the 3 to 5% for the month means you have already made 3 to 5% in a day, and then you're continuing next 20 days of trading only to maintain that and pay brokerage and taxes, right? So it doesn't make sense. If you're playing daily, you should be generating more. But why big people throw these challenges? They know for a fact that you will make one day itself that 3 to 5%, but we will not shut up our mouth and sit quiet. That's the reason they are saying that in a month can you generate it. Okay. So I would clearly say generating 3 to 5%. Give me Wednesday evening, Thursday morning. 4 days is enough. We can generate 10%. Okay, as a writer you can generate 10% in a month. Just all you need to do is enter on Wednesdays, close the trade on Thursday afternoon. That's all you can. But our requirements are 100% of our capital. We have 10 lakhs. Our requirements and the commitments are there for about 2 lakhs. Things like that. EMI is running, house loan running, everything will be running. So to generate and cope up with that, it takes some stupid decisions. But if there is any sort of, uh, the real people who make money are those who don't have any financial commitment from stock market. They are the ones who make serious money. Example, you have 10 lakhs, and then you don't need a penny from that. Let's say you will not be trading the same way that you are trading right now. You will trade totally different. So nobody will give you strategy. Everybody will give you gyan. Okay. Now, this is what I was talking about, right? Like you see some sort of pullback as a good entry, I would say. So I would really like to take some positions. For I'll go for 43,600 puts. Want to keep it cheaper. 43,600 puts. Should I enter now or wait? I'd like to get it cheaper. Maybe, fine. I would like to get it a bit cheaper. That 155 rupees. Maybe if it comes to like 148 or 145, that will be great. Without hesitation, I can buy. So, okay, here is the question. I will ask a poll. Um, so this is specifically for Fridays. Okay, this question is specifically for Fridays. How do you, how good Friday works for you, right? Do you make money consistently? Do you lose money consistently? Or sometimes you make, sometimes you lose? Or you find it frustrating to trade because of its extreme volatility, and then uh, you don't even feel like trading on. The fourth option is that it is so frustrating that you don't want to really, you have a lot of fear to even trade on Friday. What does it look like? Just cast your vote. Mhm. See the importance of waiting. This is it. Like I was saying, it was trading at 156. I said I will buy it at 140, 150 levels. It's trading at 151. Now this 1 rupee only, right? Should I jump in and buy? No, I will not buy because I'm not going with one lot, two lot. I'm going with 50 lots. So every rupee matters to me. So I will wait for the spike. If it's 152, good price, but I will not buy. I'll wait for a quick dip. Suddenly see it like 148, 147. Yes, I'm going to enter. Again, it has gone to 157. I missed an opportunity. That's okay. No, no worries. Why I can be calm? Because it's not really I'm losing an opportunity. I am having a writing position for which there is a maximum loss, and that loss I am trying to cover. If I don't cover, also it's going to give me a profit, right? As long as it stays in the band. So you create some sort of setup that keeps your mind calm, irrespective of whether market moves up or down. And my structure is that whether market stays there, there are certain portions created that will give me money. If the market moves in one direction, I see that there is an opportunity for buying contra trades and accumulate. If I see that there is a terrific short covering rally about to come, I still leave my positions open uh, and then enter into the weekly positions. So, uh, with the kind of structure and trade setup that I have, everything in the market is an opportunity for me. Hi Abhishek, welcome. Good morning. Yes, it requires experience for sure. Um, Experience is one. Sometimes we should also um, what to say. How much money will make me content? You should have that sense of it, and how much money for me to feel happy. How much money is enough for me to still not leave a psychological dent on me. How much money I can lose and still be calm. These two factors are very important, and that's what will help us get better. Oh, you should check the. I mean, really, you should check what we have been discussing half an hour back, Abhishek. I revealed entirely of the pointers. You can see in the comments that I have posted the same thing that I posted in Telegram group. The five things that I do on a daily basis. Same message I have posted here and said how I was able to do point number two and three. I gave a live explanation of it, where I entered on the call side and why I entered, where I exited, everything I discussed. Probably you might want to watch it. I think looking at the way, I mean, for call side entering into OTM makes sense. For put side, I will stay in ITM because ITM is decreasing pretty much, not appreciating much. If there is a fall, it's not appreciating super fast. Be 44,000 put. 44,000 put. What is it trading at? 315. So, see, in the morning trade, I was getting the call side in the weekly itself because it was proportionately increasing. But now I'm observing 44,600. For a fall, it is like, quickly going to 159, and next second you are seeing it trading at 151. Doesn't make any sense. Rather, I would go for ITM strikes on the puts, and for the call side, I would enter into OTM strikes. So I'm looking at 44,000 puts now. That's how you need to quickly make some decisions, right? You observe for some time, make some decisions, get the trade right. I am keeping myself ready to enter in because that's good spike. I'm going to enter right now. Yes, I entered. So I entered 44,000 put at 303 rupees. Currently it is at 300. Still, I will not do any average, nothing. I will let it go and then see how it's going to react around this peak, and then I'll decide. Two 290. I'm going to do one more average now. So my average has come to 297. Very simple. Now this is the cheap price I was talking about, right? Like you should try to get it as cheap as you can. Although I entered a little earlier, but it was worth it because any which ways I did some morning scalp and then profits, so doesn't hurt much because it was trading at 316, and I was able to get the first entry at 303 and 290. I did some average. Uh, my average came to 297. It's currently at 297, so no big deal. Mhm. That's some sort of serious down move, or sorry, upside move. Um, let's see how it reacts over here. It's still continuing to go up pretty strongly. So I've taken more quantities. I've doubled my quantities over here because this is where I'm expecting some sort of rejections. And if that happens, then I should be making some good returns over here. I want to check my order history and see the exact price. 278, I got some. Okay. 278 means 288 at least I would love to exit. Okay, I exited at 289. I exited. Now I'm letting the other the first so three averages I did, one at 303, another at 290 exact price, uh, 288, sorry, that was a blip, so I was no, not 292, sorry, 292, then 278. The 278 order I exited at 288. So I will be discarding my entries of the last order at the buy price of the next order, something like that, around that. So that way, I'm optimizing my profits. All it needs is to come to the pivot, and I should be making very good money. Standing. This is already like super good. I will wait for around 295. I would like to exit some quantities. Sure, Abhishek. Uh, yeah, taking break is really important since you also do crude. Um, it's better to take some pause because crude itself is also hyper volatile. Stuck at 287 price range. So here is another thing. I don't place a target price on Fridays because the spikes are so fast that you may want to exit at 188. I wanted to exit at 288, but then I keep it ready to execute at market order, and then it got executed at 299 point some two something. Okay, so that 1 rupee 2 rupee extra you might get sometimes. The fall is so fast that you know it can reach 300 in one stroke. So maybe that's some additional luck you may have. I don't want to miss out on that part. So that way I don't put my targets for my exits because I understand that there is some sort of algos hunting stop losses, all those things. So quickly prices will fluctuate. That way you can earn more than what you have planned. I'm holding on. I think this is a great way to maximize my profit, so I'm not going to end it small. I've taken three averages so fast. So this is I have to make sure that it is worth the risk because it's not a small quantity, right? Like 50 lots every average, 50 lots, 50 lots, 50 lots. So huge. So See, it is trying to break 295. The strike I'm talking about is 44,000 put. It's trying to break to the 295, but they are not allowing it to break. Now I am not going to place an order at 295 because it's been getting rejected at 293.5, 294. But the moment it breaks, quickly it will spike up to 297, 300. I'll execute at that time, right? Like once it crosses 295, now it came to 295 actually. There would have people would have sold and exited. Now the second attempt is going to make, it's not going to stop at 295, it's going to fly up. There I will get additional 2 rupees, 3 rupees. That's something I wanted. Mhm. Any questions, comments? It has come down again to 80 levels. Maybe I will look for more buying opportunities now. Just keeping myself ready. Oh, God. 281 I saw. The moment I wanted to press buy, it is already back to 290, which means it's going to fly like anything. I don't want to really do any average. You wanted to buy at cheaper price, but then within a second it jumps back 10 rupees, means that there is a big move about to come on the downside. I mean, since the put is showing that, I'm expecting some sort of quick actions on the downside. So I will not do any average. So instead of 295, probably straight away I will look for 300. Was it maybe why data? What does it suggest? There is long build up on the call side. Mhm. Mhm. So there is a call side long build up, and premiums are also like disappearing. 279 again. And should I do one more round of average over here, or I think let me wait, see if there is any sort of spike gets rejected. Because of the 278 entry and then exiting at 288, my morning profitability is being maintained. But if it goes further down, I will start losing money. I think I'll do one more round of average. Oh, price has already gone up. 277 I saw. I wanted to buy at that. It's already like 282. At this price, I don't need an average. Any views on Nifty? Let's check that out. One moment. Nifty, I didn't draw my FASP levels, but still looking at the structure. It's clearly going down. There is a gap, and that gap is not even filled. It's going down below, consistently. But there is a power zone over here. That is 254. Once it touches 254, you should see it, bouncing off a bit. Between 200 to 256, there is a strong power zone. Power zones are where the reversals can happen pretty fast. So either it can happen at the top itself or middle or at the bottom. We cannot be so precise about that. That's why we have drawn a zone. So this is a zone. Anywhere it can bounce off. It can just enter till here and bounce off, or it can go till here and bounce off. Sometimes it even breaches this and then bounces off pretty fast, right? So you never know where it will bounce off, but it is at a very good positionally. What I would suggest is this is some place where you can accumulate calls for the future. Some sort of call accumulation you wanted to do. This is a good place to do that. Maybe month-end contracts, next month-end contracts, something like that. This time it breaks 295, it should fire up. So, yeah, most welcome, Lakan Sudhar. Welcome. Okay, thanks. See, how people miss out big opportunities is because they see a small profit, they want to exit. Even I was getting some profit, I wanted to exit, but then I waited, it went to 277, right? Like 15 rupees down it went. But I didn't do any average. I waited and again it has come back to 294. But this time, if it crosses 295, it should really cross 300. So without averaging, being patient, we can make a little bit more money. Quite often it works. Hmm. Exactly. Now, where did I exit? 298. You see, I exited 50 lots. Another 50, the last 50 I am holding on. And this, wherever it goes, it's a big bonus. I would be happy to exit. Where is it? It's coming close to VWAP. And I'm okay to exit around. I mean, I can exit even now. This is cool. Okay, I will exit. Fine. Now, how much was made? 13K added from this. Okay, that's it. 1.1 percentage done for the day. Now it can cross 300, 350. I don't care. For me, some reasonable 1 percentage or whatever that I was able to do generate from the scalp, that's more important. Able to do now, because why I closed it also, one reason is it is a VWAP. VWAP is known for its strong pullback. So if there is a large candle like this, then my profits will be like taken out. So I don't want to lose that. So I booked it. And if it comes down, I have initiated a short straddle. So short straddle is going to give me money. Nothing to worry. See, finally, it's getting pulled back, right? Like as soon as it touched VWAP, it's going up. More downside moves are about to come, I believe, because the put values are holding up. But we will see how it reacts over this VWAP. Is it going to break it? If it breaks, then we should expect some LT1 levels of fall. It's breaking. Okay, it broke. Clearly, you should see it going down now. Just another 2 minutes. If somebody wants confirmation, let this candle complete, and the next candle, goes down. You can ride along. That's confirmation. But some risk you want to take, you can straight away enter. I will just wash my hand and come. I had my breakfast just now. Also, I'll check my baby and come. Maybe 10-15 minutes of break I'll take. Okay. So stay tuned. I'll be back. Okay, guys, I was able to add another 7K to the profits. Yes, a lot of quick decision making needed. Absolutely, Divya. That's what this is about. And how to do this, quick decisions and all these things. I cannot go on YouTube or Trading View. Uh, Possibly, you know, if anyone needed a session, I can do that. But I'm not. I'm not going to also put anything like mentoring sessions and all here. It's quite time consuming. So when there is enough number of people over time, we can do some sessions. But right now, I'm okay with my own setup and making money. But if there are enough number of people who are interested, I can do the session. But right now, decision making is particularly like each day as a characteristics, and I have to give an overview of what will potentially be covered if at all there is a session. Because I say that this is the setup, this is my entry, this is my exit, and then how I am 5 steps. I have also mentioned what I do, but then timing is everything. When I initiate a short straddle, when I go for adjustments, when I go for aggressive buying, no other day I will be going for ITM strikes of maximum quantities I was holding was 200 lots of ITM quantity. ITM. When market has gone up over here, my average and all I brought it like 188, 288 rupees. I was holding 200 lots. 200 lots. Think about it. Like it's 3,000 quantities. If there is one more green candle like this, how much would be my loss? You think about it. Like 60K of loss will come. Am I okay with that? Yes, I am okay with that because I know there will be another day I can make that. But is it worth taking that risk? Yes, because I'm expecting 200 to be a good rejections, and then first time it is attempted to break the day high, and it won't be like breaking it so easily. Some patterns I have, some sort of structure I have for each of the days and its characteristics. I play by the day's characteristics, and what are those characteristics that I will teach, and what possibly can be done on a given day. Like Thursdays I have totally different strategy. Wednesday I am absolutely comfortable. I can go on to the stream and not even look. There were times where Santosh ji was sitting here. I initiated some positions. I didn't even check my positions for almost like 45 minutes. I was very, very comfortable, and that too very huge writing, like 40 lots of writing last week it was. Um, so uh, there are days like that where you don't even have to watch the market, but just check whether it is trading in a range or not. That's all. So those sort of things that you will be learning. Plus those of you who have attended my mentorship program also knows how exhaustive study that I have done. I walked through my entire study, like 5 years of study that I run through. I show them what are the analysis that I have done for each day, what are the data I have. So much of revealing is done. I don't think people would say that Wednesday you go at this time, initiate short straddle, next day morning 9:20 you exit, something like that they will give. That's not going to help. That's not going to help at all because market is dynamic. For example, if VIX moves to 16 levels, the same strategy will work, but in a different way we have to exit. You don't have to exit at 9:20 probably. Maybe you need to exit at 10:30. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So uh, you can go on to find those sort of revisions and updates yourself when you understand the logic. When you are seeking strategy, it will only work in a particular environment. Once the environment changes, you will not know what to do. Again, you will have to look for someone to teach you a different strategy that works. It's all nonsensical. Just to know, get the depth of and understanding of what's happening, then you can create your own strategies and revise it. Arun is asking, it would be nice if you make a YouTube video on taking fast decisions. Arun, not to brag, there was a day where I was holding 4,000 quantities of, you know, puts, and the market went on to make a quick rally, right? And I know that it has given a breakout. It has given a breakout. It's going to be a short covering rally. I got that confirmation. Now, what do? Right? Do you close your positions and enter into call side? You these are some fraction of seconds you got to decide, right? Like it's very quickly you have to act upon. There was one nice thing that I did. I think people were there. It was done in a live stream, but they were not seeing my positions. But what I did there, any guess what I would have done? Maybe you want to. You are holding 4,000 quantities of put, say at 150 rupees. It has become 125, 124 like that. You're already in a big loss, close to like 1 lakh, 1 lakh 10,000 rupees of loss. Now, what do you do? Will you go and buy more puts? Will you square off and then convert it into calls? What do you do? I give about some 3 minutes time. Anybody who wants to make an attempt on what I must have done, let's see how you guys think. Data is showing short covering rally, okay, at that time. Market is looking a clear uptrend. You are holding huge quantities of put. Double the quantity on which side? Put side? Put side? Be very specific, Divya. And this is all the time we have, right? See, that is not even the case. And for us to think of what to do, it's really very big challenge. And you got to do it in live market, holding position, and that is in a deep loss. On the call side, okay? Doubling the quantities on the call side, okay? Very interesting. Let's see. Any response? Mhm.
Okay, I will let you know the answer. Divya was spot on. I doubled the quantity on the call side. 8,000 quantities I went into the call side, but there are certain things that I did. It's not just 8,000 quantities. Blindly going there is going to hurt me. Now I know that it is going to be a short covering rally, right? If short covering rally already the market is on the upside, the call values are already appreciated so much. I will be paying too much of premium to take an at the money strike. Maybe before the rally it was trading at 150. Currently it is trading at 200 rupees. Why should I take it at 200 rupees, right? So I won't be buying double the quantities at 200, because if the market comes down like 50 points, both call side I will be losing big, put side I will be losing big, right? So I have to give myself some sort of uh, consideration. So what I did was I went and took a strike that was trading at around 100 rupees to 110 rupees. That strike I went for 8,000 quantities. Because if it is short covering rally, of course, this is going to become 140, 150 like that. And any which ways put side loss 1 lakh is there, that you cannot do anything about it. And what happened on that day was the short covering, and I knew that the short covering rally is going to go to a certain level. I have those things mapped. 40, I think it was 44 300 or something, up to which I was expecting a short covering rally. Market was trading around 44 50 or 100. No, another 200 points of move is possible. That sort of situation. Then I went on to take double quantities. Now this position I initiated 100 quantity. I mean 8,000 quantities. Within minutes, the short covering rally took, and then it went to almost like 170 or something like that. It gave me like serious profits, very, very serious profits. On the other side, it was like losing. One side I was losing 2,60,000 rupees or something like that. Another side I gained almost like 3,20,000 or something. Net profit was somewhere around 80k, 60k, 80k. I don't remember exactly. It was like that. And it's not about just booking that. I booked that both the positions. Same time as I closed both, I know that the prices have reached a peak and it's going to come down. Then I went on to write at that peak. I went on to write 40 lots of call of a OTM strike about trading around of 120 rupees. When the fall happened from 120, suddenly it became 90 rupees. I booked that also. So uh, you got to play all these things very fast, definitely. Now, how do you, how can you be fast? Is it's not about the profit or loss. You should also have a view. Okay, when there is a short covering rally, I'm expecting the rally to go up. That's fine, but how much can it go? Till where I'm expecting to go? If it is going there, how much I would be losing on the put side, and how much I would be gaining in the call side? Would it be equating what I gain by those moves, and how much quantity should I go? These are the things you need to quickly decide and then act upon, and that is where it's going to consume a lot of time uh, to reach that state. Okay, so but you're spot on, Divya. I think you were there on that day, I believe. You were there on the stream, I believe. But excellent thing is that you are able to remember what I did on that day. Or if you have forgotten and then you are thinking it on your own, this is superb, amazing, great job there. No, I was throwing a question like how uh, to make some quick decisions and all. So there was one situation that happened last week, and I was asking what would you do in that case. So that was the discussion all about. Maybe we can switch to Bank Nifty view. I would rather have Bank Nifty alone. Good. So the poll says that polls results say that sometimes I make money on Friday, sometimes I lose. That's the major chunk of it, and I lose consistently. Is another one person was voted. So very nice. Nobody is comfortably saying that I can make money on Fridays. Um, so I'm ending this poll. How many puts and how many calls to cover any shots? Right. Okay. First is a view, right? Like I'm not expecting the market to breach 44 200 levels. That's one side. 44 200 220 levels. I am not expecting it to break. On the downside, I am also not expecting it to break 40, 43 450 400 levels. So first thing is I have a weave in place, right? That's very important. You should have a weave. Even if there is going to be a short covering rally, I know that it is not going to cross 44 200 to 250 levels. That's the cap I have. Why? It's been rejected over here at 205, and then it gave a massive fall from here. This is where the momentum and all started, right, on the downside. So it's not going to be so easy for it to breach, even though there is a short covering rally. The short covering rally can take it to the point where it can, find rejections. But to break that and go means you are expecting a kind of directional play to come in short term. That is, the bullishness will reinstate otherwise. So even if there is a short covering, I am expecting it to reverse around 200 levels. That's my view. On the downside, if you go back and see maybe 1 hour charts, there has been a considerable number of support at the here. So that is all staying at 400 rupees, right? 43 400. So my range is well established over here. I don't have to. I have no second thoughts about my range. Once I know the range, if it is going to this extreme, why not accumulate positional B, right? Very simple. So trade becomes very simpler when you know, when you have a view, when you know what you're doing and where you're going to average, how many lots you're going to average. That's what discipline and trade setup put together. Hi Sitesh, very good morning. Welcome. Discipline is something that I lack. Certainly, I see that is one real area where you can truly work on. Working on discipline is the most difficult thing, honestly. We will be very disciplined when we are in profits, but when we see a loss, that's when you say, screw discipline, I want money, right? So it's very natural. Oh, why I have posted in group also the link, Sudesh. Maybe you missed it, I believe. We have been streaming from 9:20 onwards. I think people should. I need to give some So some messages. All right. Those who have been holding short straddle since morning should be making some decent money now because market's been playing in range for a while. I'm doing some sort of small updates in my channel. Just one moment. Some sort of help I have got from one of our group members in setting up tags, and I'm trying something new. Cool. Okay, so we see that the market's steadily coming down. Okay, sorry, I missed a lot of uh, messages over here. Let's go and then answer one by one. So 28K plus running an intraday straddle created at 920. Fabulous, fabulous, Rajesh. Amazing. Huge quantities you must have gone in to generate that kind of returns. Amazing. Satish, can you look at crude once? I'm planning to go for CE. Sure, let's do that. In fact, I have a study for crude. I will just open that up. I was keeping it in three different time frames. First, I will switch to single view. Um, no, you shouldn't be going for put this juncture. Technically speaking, you should not be going because you see this is a channel formation. You see this one is a good channel formation. I am just trying to bridge it, and maybe if I further extend it, connecting all the lows, it's trading above that. It's trading above that. One is that reason why you should not be going in. Second thing is that it's trading above 9 EMA, 20 EMA, and VWAP. It's trading right above that. And also on the upside, does it form a channel? It looks like it's forming a channel. Let's connect those as well. No, these are too much. Maybe, yeah, maybe this looks like a good channel to me. Yeah, this looks like a good channel. So my real entry on the put side would be around 900 and between 915 to sorry 6715 to 6130. That's where the put entry should be. But all somebody is wanting to enter into the put side, I would call this band. Band should be the place where you should enter. This is where you should enter into the put side. Until then, it's risky because you enter here, suddenly there is. It's all like See, I'm just talking purely from the charts perspective. Crude is really crazy. I completely have seen that for last 20 days. It doesn't follow patterns. It doesn't follow any sort of regular norms. It has a different game altogether. But one thing I can clearly say is that it respects this 200 EMA and 9 EMA very much. That is something I am observing. Still, my trade setup for this is under formation. It would take me another 6 months minimum to have some confidence to say that yes, this is what would work. And I don't follow any other channel or stuff to learn this because it will just spoil my analysis. So I'm not doing that. So I'm taking it on my own and then gradually building it. I see that it should reach somewhere over this level comfortably to get into this one. What to say? If you want to enter into puts, this is the zone in which you should try entering into, not before that. Then fill it with red. So this is what I would suggest. I will write the options there. Sure, that can be done. Short strangles, you can try. Maybe you want to write 6750 and possibly on the downside 6550. 6550 put and 6750 call can be written. Maybe. So yeah, that's the update about crude. Let's go and then check Bank Nifty. Mm, oh my bad. Um, so check Bank Nifty. Sure, it's me. Should I hold the put in Bank Nifty? God, it's crazy. Lot of candles. If you're holding, what price did you enter in? What price did you enter in? Because as a writer, I am making money, which means it's going to be playing on but this band itself for some time. Hello, Santoshji. Very good morning. Finally, look who is here, Abhishek. Yesterday, Abhishek was asking for you. So 43,400 at 95. Oh my God, that is deep ITM. Deep OTM, sorry, deep OTM. Hmm. Very good, Divya. See, if at all somebody wants to buy put, particularly after 11:30, please switch to ATM or ITM strikes. Don't stay at this one. Morning, I was playing at 43,600 puts because I know that it is not going to erode much. Okay, should you hold puts? Let's check that and confirm. Mhm. The OI data is very much range bound and sideways, so it can happen either side. Um, Sincere suggestion is that I'm my view apart from data is bearish. Okay, I'm expecting it to come to LT1 at some point in time. You can continue to hold, but then don't hold OTM strikes. Rather, play in 43,900 or 44,000 strikes. Then at least I am expecting the bare minimum that I am expecting is for it to touch over here. This is the bare minimum I am expecting, and easily LT1 would be the next target. Okay, so first target would be here, and next target would be LT1. Beyond that, does it have scope? Yes, it can. So Santoshji, what's up? Yeah, correct, Divya. Plus, one more thing is that, um, say, look at this one, VWAP. Look at all of this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times it's been, broken. 10 times it's been broken. And look at this VWAP. So VWAP has been tested like those many times. And then 20 EMA and 9 EMA have made a confluence over here, right? It's like it made some sort of overlap, and that is also taking the downside shape. And 200 EMA is also drooping downside. All are, coming together and then, tilting on the downside, right? Which means uh, the chances of the market to go down is significantly higher. Okay, you see the pattern how it is being formed. Right? Too many crazy piercing on the VWAP. If VWAP is taken out, then there is nothing left on the downside. The next kind of support that you can expect is around this, because this is the longest green candle. The middle of it will act as a support. It's me 71. I told very clearly, I was only answering you. You exit that position and then take 43,900 if you want to play put side. Playing on an OTM is not going to be that rewarding. Even if it falls 100 points from 95, it may reach probably 105 or something like that. Right? If there is a sharp fall, only then you can expect some 10. But if you're taking 43,900 strike, with this move, you will be gaining some 25 rupees just like that. So I would recommend you to switch from 43,400 to 43,900 or 44 kpe and holding an ITM OTM strike. OTM strike erosion will be more. So you are expecting 110 target only. Can I get it? You can get it provided the fall happens faster. See, right now this is the peak it has made, correct? Market is coming down only, right? Like it is coming down only from here to here. If you see, it's coming down. But did it come in one straight line? It made this down and then it went up, came down again. This went up, came down, went up. It's dancing, right? So even though it reaches here, say by 2 o'clock or 2 o'clock, it reaches here, let's say, if it is coming down like this, green, red, you will not be making money. That 95 will become 95 only. You will not get anything. That's why I'm saying, even if you're hitting your target price, you will not be making money if you're playing 43,400. So, did you get the answer? It's me 71. Oh, good. Thank you, Santoshi. Really kind of you. Let me know if you want to go for a tea break. I'll be more than happy to join. Oh, come home. Tea is available at home. Oh, black coffee. Very smart. Ah, black coffee, not a bad idea, actually. And particularly a good black coffee from you. I know I will get a good black coffee. I have tried it. Caffeine of any form. Good. Mhm. Yeah, we'll catch up down, right? So, Santoshji, anyway, I'm planning to end the stream at 12 o'clock with the overall view because it's going to be like premium erosion. Um, they will do all sort of crazy zigzag moves, but ultimately it will come and end where it is trading right now. So, let me just give the view and also clarify people what is that I am expecting market to do, and then probably we can end the stream completely and we can also catch up sometime. So yeah, I will share my analysis with you guys, so please do watch carefully if you're looking for some sort of insights of what might happen. See, there is a double top formed over here. This is one top and this is another top. But ultimately, if you see, this is also the place where the uh, fall began. This fall began around this level, right? So that's why it exactly went, and that is our UT1 also. It touched over there and then it came pretty much fast. So the greatest challenge for Bank Nifty would be to cross this UT1 level for the day. So if it is going to cross this level, it requires a strong short covering rally. Okay, it cannot happen just like that. It requires a powerful short covering rally to break this. Okay, and if there is a short covering rally, then I am expecting it to get rejected at UT2 level. Exactly over here, I am expecting a rejection. Okay, that is my UT2. So UT2 is what, 4450 levels. Okay, so short covering rally can take it up to here, and if there is so much of volume and then worst case massive short covering rally, then I am not expecting it to cross 44,200. Okay, so that's my view on the upside. So you check OI data, you check whatever you wanted to look whether it is short covering rally or it's going to be long unwinding. Make sense of that and then play along. That's on the upside. So my view for upside is very minuscule. I would say 5% chances for the market to go up. But considering it's an algo day, they want to trap people. They may make one spike, but it will be like one large. This is how it might look like: one large candle, red and green, and then the very next candle, same length, it will come down. Now this is more like, this is to end the stop loss. This is to correct it back to the same levels. So don't panic. Don't get into panic mode and then make some bad decisions. Um, I'm expecting upside moves to be very limited. Downside, on the other hand, has a lot of potential. I'm expecting it to at least reach this level first, that is 835. Easiest of targets is after that would be LT1. That is already LT1 is all like posted. You can check where it is, right? And then if there is going to be a downtrend, then this will be the critical part. One moment, go back and this LT2, once it's broken, we can expect it to go further down. And trust me, it's not going, although there is a power zone, it won't be just stopping here. It will try to pierce it super fast, go even down to LT6. Maybe towards the close, it may come back and then, close around the LT2 level. That is one massive probability. If there is a significant fall, breaching all these levels, then it might even, worst case, it might even go and touch LT6, but eventually it will get pulled back and maybe trade close in this zone or probably above, which means what it indicates is a serious bearishness has come into the market. Okay, serious bearishness has seeped in. That's what it indicates. But if they are going to play between LT1 and UT1 for the rest of the day, they are going to beat the premium to the core. And Monday also, you can expect the first half to be trading in this zone, and the writers will maximize it. So if you are finding it not breaking UT1 and LT1 for the complete day, you can carry the same positions overnight till Monday first half with some proper edges. You know how to do the edging. Do that. Carry over your writing positions. That's what it is. So UT1 to LT1, carry forward the writing positions. Breaking of UT1 means there is resistance at UT2. Probably this is where you can accumulate positional puts. If that also gets breached, then 44 or 200 put. Certainly, you can go ahead and accumulate even September contracts. Keep accumulating, because I am expecting a massive rejections at this point. This is the peak. I will go like full volume around this level, and probably like 25 percentage I would like to attack over here, or at least even 40 percentage I can go over here. So on the put side, so I will be playing contra trades. If the market gives a upside breakout, I'll wait for it to reach here. As soon as it touches, I'll go on the downside, put side accumulation. Similarly, if there is a breakout on the downside, it will happen super fast, like how it did never gave any chance. Like this, it will continue to go in the second half. If it goes there, I'm expecting it to at least touch LT4 levels, bare minimum. Sometimes it might break and reach LT6, but that will be a quick spike and then it will come up. See, Bank Nifty should fall means yes, it is. That's my view. I'm not saying that it will 100 percentage view. It will fall. It will fall because everything is supporting that. Now, what is also another thing to notice? Look at this. VWAP is here. 10 EMA has sharply come down. 20 EMA is drooping, and this is also drooping. What more is needed? Once the crossover happens, it's going to be a massive downside rally. So yes, very likely. Okay, very likely. Uh, Sudesh, you want for Nifty also? Let's go check Nifty. Nifty, I have not drawn this LT1 levels and all fast levels. I didn't draw, but you see the contra thing. It's going up. Nifty, on the other hand, has already see morning. It didn't even touch, but I said that this will act as a power zone. The moment it touches it, it should fire up. I said, and those of you who are Nifty traders, if you remember, I clearly told you can go on to accumulate positional calls. Look at it. At this level 254 to 303, almost like 50 points. I don't know how much you would have made if you had taken some ATM strikes or ITM strikes. I don't know about the volatility in Nifty, but certainly you could make some money. And what I am expecting is that since it has gone up, I'm expecting it to fill this gap. Oh, sorry. And look at the Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty is going down. So I'm expecting it to go and fill this gap. Nifty will go and fill this gap. Just in case if it comes down, it will again be like finding a superpower support. Does it make sense, Sudesh? I think, Sudesh, you joined late for the Nifty view. Morning itself, I said that it was somewhere here. I told if it touches here, because around 10 o'clock itself, I gave that view. If it touches here, it will fire up. Yeah. I know a lot of Nifty players are there, but I don't really get time to draw the FASP levels. I will try to post FASP levels for Nifty as well consistently. Anyway, you can see that it has clearly come down, right? So keep these views. Any questions, feel free to ask. I'll be more than happy to answer. I'm staying up for another 2-3 minutes just in case if you have any questions. The problem is it's not about going down. It's going down with long wicks. There is huge wick formed at each candle. How a good fall should be? It's like it should be like this. Let me show you another better one. This is also having long spikes. This is a good one. You see, it is entered into a power zone, it got rejected, and then there was this second candle was having long wick over here as well as here. But then the moment it has decided to fall, look at it. There is no peak at all. There is no top wick, only bottom wick, and then again it fell, again it fell. This is a good fall. It should not take any breath. That's when you will make money, particularly when you're playing somebody like it's me 71 playing in 43 400 strikes should expect this sort of fall to make money. If it is falling like this currently, you will not make much money. I think it looks like the decision making point is done. You should, if this candle takes momentum, then you should see it happening. See, I'm holding only a writing position and almost made like 1.5 percentage for the day through writing zero point 0.5 and 1 percentage from buying. So I will leave it at that and then see if the market takes any sort of directions. Then I might want to do some trade. Otherwise, if it is trading between LT1 and UT1, I will leave it as it is and probably take additional edges towards the end of the day to release my capital and more writings I will do and then close the day. So that's it. So first I will end the stream in Trading View. Thanks a lot, guys. So see you all on Monday. I have a lot of commitments today, so taking off now. And people on YouTube, I'm just staying put a little bit more time. Just in case if you guys have something to say, please do share. Or any questions, any stocks to be analyzed, do let me know before I leave. But overall, the game plan, you guys get it right. Like, if there are any clarity needed, do let me know. I'll be more than happy to further explain and then leave. Just three scenarios, either expecting it to consolidate between LT1 and UT1. So it's going to be writer's game. You do a short straddle, wait for the end of the day. Till 3:30, 3:20, it is not breaking either levels. Leave this position open, buy the edges, carry it to Monday because it's going to be super erosion on Monday. Okay, that's one view. Upside, we know that it is very minuscule chances for it to rally, but in case if it is doing, it's because of algos and hunting the stop losses, and provide also on top of that, if there is some sort of fresh buyings coming in, short covering rally starts to happen, then I told you the levels 44,050, 44,200. That's all. I don't see it going past that, so you can decide. On the downside, or the other hand, the potential is much more. It's open. If it is breaking LT6 level, sorry, LT4 level, then it can possibly go to LT6 levels, but then quickly recover back and then trade just in this red zone or slightly above that and close, which is a positionally bearish confirmation. Okay, so these are the views to be kept in mind. And with that note, I am calling it a day because I said in the yesterday itself, I told that we will be ending the stream at 12 o'clock. Got a lot of commitments. So thanks everyone.